Here's the magnificent Lego The Lord of the Rings, The Mines of Moria. I really like that set. It was released in 2012 and it just has fantastic play features, fantastic minifigures, and it's just a great set. I really love this series in The Lord of the Rings. So without further ado, let's jump right into the review. So first of all, we'll start off with the box art. Of course, I have all the pieces in the set, so I'll take the bags and everything off the box after. First, let's start with the box. So I really like the box art. You got all the minifigures here. You have 776 pieces, which is, I think, a reasonable size for this set. You don't need like anything else because it's really just like the cave, right? And then you got the like graveyard, and I believe Pippin like drops the skeleton in there, bags it, and then that's how the cave troll comes in. And then you got Moria orcs. And I'm happy that they put at least two. Let's say it was one, that'd be kind of like, you know, that would suck because in the movie there was like a bunch, at least like 30, if not like 50, and then when they left there was a bunch of archers, right? So I'm happy they put a bunch of Moria orcs, and they have that nice Uruk-hai shield, which I think is nice because it's just, I don't know if in the movie they have the shield, but it just makes them look more like tough and, you know, more like stronger. Then you have Boromir, which is an exclusive minifigure in this set. And back in the days until 2023 when they released the Rivendell Lego set, this one was, well, only made once and was exclusive. It still is, but because of the Rivendell Boromir, now there's two on the market. But it's a fantastic minifigure. I really love that one. And then you of course got Legolas, Gimli, the Moria orc, which is exclusive, and that one's really why I think you'd want this set, just because it's such a magnificent minifigure. But yeah, I'll show you also the back. So there's some really nice play action features. So you got the Moria orc that can be pushed by this right here, and they just show you all the features. The skeleton can, you know, fall into the pit when you pull this. So you can you can replicate the scene where Pippin, you know, hits the skeleton by accident and he falls in the tunnel. Then you also even have the doors, right? So in the movie, if you remember, they put like all the axes and everything to hold the door so it doesn't break open. And then there's the big orc that comes in, the big troll, and then the troll just destroys the doors and like opens it up like crazy. So it's a nice feature. As you can see, you have this button right here to open the doors up. And you also have a lot of nice accessories like these ones, and that axe is pretty cool. Like you can put it in Gimli's hand, and you got a sword, that bow, which is an interesting bow, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, really nice weapons as well. Now let's finally get into the set itself. So I'll open it up. So I got this bag right here. There's just the pieces, but I have also the minifigures, so we'll definitely do close-ups of those. Got the instruction manuals. It comes with 2 instruction manuals, and they're pretty small, so I like that because it's easy to, you know, it's easy to build a set while having the instruction manual. Sometimes they're big, and it's just less convenient, so I really like that about this set as well. And here are the minifigures. So I'll open up this pack real quick. I'll just show you. So this is one of the bags. So you can see there's the doors right here. I think they're pretty well built. But what's most important are the minifigures, as always. So I'll take them off. Right here you have all the weapons, and I'll do a close-up and show you how they look. Alright, so here are the minifigures. As you can see, they really look nice. I really love the troll. I think it's a fantastic minifigure, especially with that big weapon. Like, you gotta love that. It just looks nice. And he even has this chain, just like in the movie. And you have, of course, Boromir. I really love the prints on that minifigure. They also made a second alternate head, so he has 2 faces. And so does Gimli. Gimli's a nice dwarf. Once again, I like that they gave him 2 axes. Pippin just looks great. You got 2 skeletons. The only thing I dislike about skeletons is they should have been smaller, because it was more like a dwarf graveyard. Of course, there were orcs though, so I guess you can imagine those were orcs. But I feel like if they were like, they had a way to make smaller legs or something like that, it would have been better because they look more like dwarves. But again, like whether it's dwarven skeletons or just dead orcs skeletons, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. And then right here, you got the Moria orcs, and those are just fantastic. I think the printings are incredible. The scale mail just looks fantastic. Of course, the legs could have had a bit more printings on them. The colors are nice, but I feel like could have made more prints. But keep in mind, it's a 2011 set, right? So you can't expect that much. Like back then, Lego didn't make that much prints on the legs. And for the time period, I think it's just, those printings are still fantastic. It's pretty much like Lord of the Rings, right? In the Lord of the Rings, the orcs and all the costumes, they just look fantastic. Take in that the movies were made in like the early 2000s, right? But it's the same for Lego. Like they actually made a really good job doing good printings, even though the movie and what the set was released in 2011, which is more than 10 years ago now. And also, if we check from the back, once again, you can see that all the minifigures have alternate faces, except of course the skeletons. So Lego really made a good job when it comes to that, and they actually surpassed themselves. Usually they don't do that, especially for 2011 sets. Like I said, really put in a lot of effort. Even the weapons, like that mace is nice, or actually it's more like a flail. So yeah, I'm really happy about this set. If you check right here, you also have a bunch of extra pieces, extra weapons, accessories, etc. Even the book. So yeah, just a fantastic set. I think, especially for the price also, I think it's around, like one in good condition like that is around 200 US dollars. So I think it's really worth adding to your collection, especially if you're a Lord of the Rings fan. And also, one last thing, even the troll, his hands and arms rotate. And that's just, once again, an improvement. If you check the Wampa, even the Wampa in 2011 from the Wampa Cave, and then the Wampa that they made in the UCS Assault on Hoth doesn't have hands that can rotate like that. Only his arms can move, and his arms are like rotate very slowly, which is nice because it won't get loose or anything. So again, Lego made a big improvement with that, and it's only in 2011. So I think they need to make a new set like this because this one used to be tired. But again, it's only 200 US, around that, so it's actually a really good price, taking that the set is just fantastic. It's an incredible one. Definitely one of my favorite scenes from Lord of the Rings, and one of my favorite set. So I hope you found this review helpful and it helped you decide whether you want to get this set or not. If you did find it helpful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends, share the video, and I wish you a good rest of your day. Bye guys.